She's back. And she's filming on her camera. But as you can see by the title, I will be reviewing the new Alexis Stone palette with Makeup Revolution London. She can read. So yeah, this is what she looks like. Let me take the little plastic thing off. So here she is. Very, very pretty, colorful. I can't see. Hold on. There we go. Very pretty, colorful palette. There are 28 shades. I love this middle row right here of gray. So pretty. You don't see that in a rainbow palette, so I really like that. And it has a huge mirror, as you can see. And then I also got the Transformation palette, which has 2, 4, 6, 7 metallic eyeshadows in it. Wait, oh, wait, there we go. So really, really pretty. And these are meant for, you can use them on their own, but they're really good to use as eye toppers. Like say you want to use a matte blue from the eyeshadow palette. Well, you can use this color to top it off, and it'll give it like a duochrome of like blue, purple, pink, something like that, just to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, now we need to giddy on up on this look. Now, here's the thing. I did plan a look. Oh, did I? I did plan a look because she's an adult and she likes to think ahead. I don't, but I try to be prepared. So I'm going to do one eye off camera so I know what I'm really like for real doing, and then I'm going to come back. Side note, if I sound congested, because she is. Hashtag congested queen. She's back. So I did forget to tell you guys one thing about the palettes. If you buy them both, you can actually, wait, there we go. Put them together. They are magnetized. So thought that was really cool. So the pressed pigments, it shows you on the back which ones are pressed pigments. I believe they are, yeah, they're right here. They are not intended for the eyes, but we're going to use them on our eyes. So I don't know what to tell you, sis. These are numbered. So the number that I used, I believe I used 10, 17, and 24. So 10 and 24 are pressed pigments, and those are the ones that you shouldn't use on your eyes. But like I said, sis, it's an eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use it on my eyes. And then I also, because I wanted to, you know, show y'all what both palettes can do, I did use number 4 in the, what is this called again? The Transformation palette. As you can see, this is now blue because of my blue eyeshadow. But yeah, it is a really, really pretty color. It has a really pretty finish to it. So on here it says 2, 3, and 5. So 2, 3, and 5. So these 3 eyeshadows are not intended for the eye area as well. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. You can see it on the back right there. So just be aware, be cautious if you know you have any allergies or whatever. So with this eyeshadow palette, the smaller one, the Transformation palette, I kind of had a hard time picking up the eyeshadow. It was very kind of gritty. So what I did, I sprayed my some water on just a little bit, not too much, because they're very soft and you don't want to dig into the eyeshadow because that's going to give you chunks, and you don't want chunky eyeshadow because, girl, that's more work and we got time for that. So But to apply it, to actually like get it to stick on my eyeball, I had to use my eyelid. Okay. I used the NYX glitter primer. So I used my little mini, what is this called? I was going to say eye brush. This is not an eye brush. This is a sponge. Go figure. Anyway, so I just put some of this on the back of my hand, scooped it up with the sponge, and just dabbed it on. And then, like I said, I sprayed the palette with a little bit of water, took my brush, ran over it a little bit, and tapped it on. And let me zoom you in so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So yeah, can we see? Oh wait, let it focus. There we go. So, and that's so pretty. So now I will say, what color was it? I think it was 24. Yeah, 24 was that deep navy blue. This one, it had a hard time blending in with this one, number 17. It did not want to blend together at all. So I had to go back in. Oh, I forgot to say that I did use the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas as my eyeshadow primer, and I actually like it. It's very soupy, so a little bit goes a very long way, so be careful of that. So what I did was I took a very, very small amount of this on my sponge, and I dabbed it over the dark blue and the lighter blue, like in my crease, and I dabbed it on, and then I applied a little bit more of each color. What is it, 24 and 17, and then it blended together. So I think because 24, that dark navy blue, is drier than 17, I think that's why they didn't blend well together. So just be aware, you might want to do what I did, was add a little bit of eyeshadow primer. Now, that was a lot of words, sis. Probably too many. My bad, but I just want y'all to know the things you need to know. Know the things you need to know. It makes sense. No, you need to know the things you need to know. Because if you don't know what you need to know, how will you know? I'm smart in my own head, so I don't need you to tell me that I'm not. Thanks. So let me zoom you in and we can get started on the left eye. Yes. So again, a little bit goes a long way. Ew, it's cold. So I have a clean sponge. Well, it's not clean anymore, but I do have another sponge to blend this out. I personally would blend this out with a sponge. I don't see this blending out very well with a brush. I feel like it's just gonna be streaky. All right, starting off with what number is that again? 10. So starting off with 10, that's this color right here. Just gonna take that right up here in my crease. I will say these eyeshadows are very pigmented. I absolutely love this color. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, I love blue eyeshadow. I absolutely love blue eyeshadow, so it was only right for me to do a blue look with this palette. But look at that. Just my lord. And hopefully now you'll be able to see the colors better now that I'm using my camera, not my iPad. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm never going to use my iPad again to film, but I do prefer using my camera because my iPad does not do my eyeshadow justice because of how dull it makes everything look, which I do not appreciate at all. I should call my lawyer about it. Like I can afford one. That's okay. I'll just write a letter. No, I won't. I'm too lazy for that. Moving on to number 17, which is this color right here. Oop, bring it down a little bit, Chewan. That color right there, 17. And we're just gonna go a little bit lower. I will say that there's not a big difference in these colors, but here we are. Still really pretty colors. Really, really like it. Okay, and now going in with 24. I was wondering why it didn't look right. So on this eye, it looks more green. This one looks way blue. Way blue? Anyways, I used... Dang it. I used... 9? Yeah, I used 9, which is this really pretty, like, sea foamy teal. No wonder why. I was like, some ain't hitting right. Okay, let's go back in. Ah! Whoa. Hello. All right, let's go back in and see if we can fix it. Cause, girl, see, I don't even know if I can fix it. So now to make it sparkly, I'm gonna use, what is it? Number 4 from the Transformation palette, and just pat it on. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. I think I'm gonna use, what number is that? 20, 27, and 26. 20, 27, 26. Yeah, so, all right. So that's 20, 27, wait, hold on. Whoa, 20, 27, 26, right? See, you're up too high. I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Girl, you better focus. Okay. You see it, right? You see it. Yes, God. Come, look at, can you see it? It's too fast. It's too quick. Look. Girl. Sass. Yeah, do you, look at me. Come through, wig. Come on. Okay, anyways. Let me stop. So, closing remarks about the palette. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette, what's it called? The Instinct palette. I never said what the name of the palette was. It's called the Instinct palette, by the way. And then this one is called the Transformation palette. We're going to start with the Instinct palette. So these shadows are very soft. You do not need to dig in them to get product on your brush. Please be very careful with that, because I made the mistake of digging into the purple and now she has a dent in her and eyeshadow went everywhere. So be very, very light-handed with these eyeshadows. You do not need a heavy hand with these to get pigmentation. And I really like the formula for these eyeshadows. I think a few eyeshadows in the palette are going to be drier than others because for my lower lash line, the pink, the magenta, and the purple, I had no problem with blending with those. But I did, say, a little while ago that the blue, the darkest blue that I used on my lid was drier than the other blue and green that I used in my crease. Other than that, I really like this palette. I highly recommend it if you are a beginner, if you are a working makeup artist, or you just someone like me who just loves makeup just a little too much. I think you're going to love it. It's not expensive. It's less than $30, so yes, queen. Go ahead and get you your little sun. Treat yourself. So yeah, here's the colors again. Really pretty. I love the pan size. The pan size is rather large. It is a very heavy palette. So there you go. And then definitely read the back, because there are some eyeshadows that are not meant to be used around the eyes. Like I said, so just be cautious with that if you do have sensitive eyes and sensitive skin. So last but not least, the Transformation palette. Do I think you need this? No. Come on. But do I think you will love this? Yes. Now, I will say, you're going to have to break the top layer. It doesn't have like an overlay of glitter. No, the eyeshadow is glittery. It is pigmented. But that first top layer, you got to break through it. And yes, I did make some dents in the eyeshadow. So I don't know if you can see this one that I use on my inner corner, number 1. She does have a dent in her because I did have to dig in a little bit. But once I did, it applied kind of chunky. But I told you, if you just apply, you just press down a little bit and then swipe a little bit, the eyeshadow will flatten out and blend out just fine. So just keep in mind with this, with the Transformation palette, I really like the colors in here. I think y'all are going to like it if you love like really intense, sparkly and metallic-y eye looks. I think you're going to love it. I do recommend it. I think this one was like $15. I don't know. I'll do my best to remember to put prices up on the screen, but I believe this one was like around $15. So, not expensive. And again, this one does have eyeshadows that are, listed here that are not supposed to be used around your eyes, but, with anything, proceed with caution. But yeah, definitely follow me on all my social media. Stay updated with me. Let me know if you're... Why am I looking around? I should be looking at the camera. Yes. But let me know if you plan on buying these palettes. Are you going to skip on them? What are your thoughts? Let me know. And did you not get the memo? Because I definitely sent it to you. Did you not get it? Well, next time you need to let me know, because you know what you need to do. You need to have several cups of water. 8 of them, to be exact. Drink your water, take your vitamins. Duh.